good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you are new here, my name is Holly. I make food and fitness content, and if you're not new here, welcome back to the channel. I just realized that I really enjoy sing. I really enjoy sing. I love being like, good morning. I appreciate that to some people's eardrums, you probably haven't even made it this far into the video. You've probably already switched it off and blocked me from your browser. So I really don't blame you on that. I would try to tone it down, but I feel like it's just like a natural, the more comfortable I get with people, the more I guess silly and goofy and we've been here for what? 4 years now, so I feel like we're very comfortable with each other. But hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're here for another day of marathon training, but actually this is a bit of an interesting one, and I'm excited for this vlog because I feel like it touches on a subject that is so important to me. So yeah, you would have seen I've got up, I've done my very productive morning routine. That is the routine that I basically follow every single morning, and it just sets me up for success. I get my mental health time in by walking Nala. I get organized, that calms my brain down before my walk. I take all my supplements, that puts my body in check. I hydrate myself, I have my caffeine. I have a very particular order in which I do things now that just works perfectly for my body and just makes me feel the best throughout the day. And that is exactly why I love utilizing that time in the mornings to do that. And then leading on from that, I'm going to be taking you through a day in the life marathon training. So last week we didn't make it into the gym, so I was like, this week I want to take you guys to the gym with me. I want to show you the strength session that I'm going to be doing alongside my training. But we have got a double session today, so I'm doing strength training, but I'm also doing an interval session, which I'm just going to do on the treadmill, just because it's a bit more of a speed session. If they're shorter speed sessions, I just find them a bit easier to do on a treadmill. It's just a lot easier to control, or if you had a track would be perfect for these, but I don't actually have access to a track, so treadmill it is. So I'm just going to do them back to back. So yeah, we're going to do weights, run, but before we do any of that, I do need to eat. And then the important subject that I was going to touch on with you guys is balance. Today's vlog is all about balance because yes, today I'm training for my marathon. Tomorrow I'm driving to Vegas for the weekend. So we have two very contrasting plans, but I feel like it's just the perfect opportunity for me to sit down and talk to you guys about this, because finding balance in fitness is probably one of the most difficult parts of it. I used to struggle so badly. Even today when I was thinking about Vegas, I was there's no part of me that feels guilty for going to Vegas this weekend and knowing that I'm gonna have some drinks and let my hair down and have a good time, and still knowing that I'm also training for a marathon. Those things don't conflict in my brain at the moment. They kind of work hand in hand. And there was a point in time where I would have been oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm going to Vegas. And I would have been very apprehensive / probably maybe have not decided to go, because I just couldn't shake the guilt of doing those things and feeling they didn't align with my fitness journey. And I've grown a lot over the past 2-3 years, and I now kind of see the bigger picture, which I will kind of sit down and talk to you guys about. So yeah, we'll have a big chat about balance, how I found balance, guilt with balance, all of that kind of stuff, because like I said, I struggled so badly. But yeah, like I said, we need some food. I need some breakfast. I have had my morning piece of toast before my caffeine because it settles my stomach before I have anything. Hello, gorgeous girl. But the most important thing to do now is to fuel up, let that go down, and then we're gonna hit the gym hard today. Okay everyone, I am on the move. I am ready to go and train. I'm actually really excited for this session. So I briefly mentioned last week, but the plan I'm following is the Level Up Strong Girl Society marathon plan. Now the reason the Level Up is different to our kind of usual marathon plan, I mean the hint is in the name, it's all about leveling up. So this plan is more designed if you've previously run half marathons, maybe you're even done a marathon like me before, and you're really wanting to push yourself in your training and not kind of do one of the plans that almost feels you're starting from scratch again. And then within that, we actually wanted to really make these workouts super spicy. This plan is all about pushing yourself and basically focusing 16 weeks on leveling up while you're training for a marathon. Yes, the 42.2 is the main goal here, but what else can you do outside of that? And obviously I've mentioned 10 trillion times, I want to build up my strength. So today's session is full body. I love a full body workout for kind of two main reasons. Number one, I just find them a bit more exciting. If I know I'm going and I'm just training legs, I'm a bit meh. And if I know I'm just training arms, same thing, I'm a bit meh, because I kind of want to get my legs involved. So today's workout is going to be including all of the body parts, and that also means my legs are going to be far less fatigued on my run days, which is just saving them a little bit, because I've done a marathon training block where I train legs pretty freaking heavily, and let me tell you, that shit hurts. That shit hurts.
come on, come here, come a little closer. Don't be afraid, no, I don't wanna hurt you. Little more, come near, let me just show you. Don't know, can't talk, let me just show you. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free. Hey.
Move, move, body, move, move your body, do you move, move, body, move, move your body, do you?
You're running through my mind with a shotgun. I'm running out of time, but I'm not done. Yeah, I don't need to run, it will come to me. I don't need to fight, but I keep moving, keep moving. Even what I lose, yeah, I keep moving. Put on my shoes, yeah, I keep moving. There's no room to refuse. Don't you mess with us, we're not afraid. Look at us, no, there is nothing to discuss. I'm not okay, but I'll get up. I know the way, no, I won't stop. I know this game, I won't give up. It takes some time to reach the top. Let's take a break, here comes the drop. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life.
Gym is done. That was actually such a good session. Like, it was one of those ones where, like, you hate it when you're in it, because I feel like every single part of my body was being put to work. Like, my arms were tested, my legs were tested, my glutes were tested, but like I walked away feeling like my whole body felt great. And then I did my run on the treadmill, which honestly, the less we say about that, the better. It was actual hell. I hate running on a treadmill. I'm never doing that ever again. I was like, why didn't I just like drive down to the beach and like run along the beach? I don't know. I was having so many regrets during that, but got it done anyway. So that's run 2 of the week, gym session 1 of the week, but I did do a Pilates earlier in the week, so kind of like weighted session 2. And then now I'm gonna make a really nice like high protein lunch. We are on a cute secret mission right now. I genuinely feel like the worst dog mom in the world for this. So I had Nala's birthday down as the 18th of July, so I knew it was this month, and I was gonna do like, you know, a whole thing. And the lady that I got Nala from texted me yesterday, I was like, oh, like just wanted to say the biggest happy birthday to Nala, like she's 1 today. And I was like, wait, what do you mean? Like I thought it was the 18th, and it wasn't. That was the date on the certificate that she got some of her jabs. So I got her birthday wrong. I missed my child's birthday and I feel horrendous about it. So we're gonna go to Unleashed, which is a pet store, and we're gonna get her some birthday presents, because better late than never. At least like she doesn't know, but I feel genuinely like when I saw the text message, I was like, I feel sick to my stomach. I was gonna throw her like a whole birthday party. There was gonna be a whole thing. I think I still might do that just in like 2 weeks time. But yeah, I feel really bad about it, but I can make up for it. We'll go get her some gifts. This is one of those moments where you're like, what do you get at the girl that has everything? I don't think there's a toy that she doesn't have. Secured the goods. So unfortunately, they basically were saying they've only just really got rid of most of their party stuff, but they did have like one tiny party left. So ridiculous. And she loves her like Lammy toy, and they had a giant one, and she loves her giant bear, so I got her a giant Lammy toy and then a new like tennis ball bone toy, and then some ice cream, because annoyingly they did have a dog birthday cake, but it had peanuts in, and I was like, much as I love you, Nala, I don't know if I'm willing to sacrifice my life for you to have a peanut butter birthday cake. So she's got some birthday ice cream instead, which I'm sure she'll be more than happy with. I'm really excited to put a little hat on her, but I kind of want to hide the presents. I don't want to see them until I'm like, I'm gonna have lunch, and then we'll do a whole, this is ridiculous. Hi. Hello, gorgeous. Hi. I know. What's wrong? Some lunch. Okay, today food comes above showering. I need to eat before I shower, but I'm gonna just make like the chicken tacos that I literally make every single day. I know. Yeah, I literally make like rotisserie chicken tacos every single lunch because they're just so easy. I feel like it takes 15 minutes, and I can add my avocado, I can add my feta, and yeah, they're just my absolute go-to. And there we go, these are the chicken tacos that I'm obsessed with making every single day. The dairy-free cheese I use is this one from, where are you from? Follow Your Heart. I'm obsessed with this feta. I feel like it does actually truly taste like feta, because I guess like feta's a bit tangy anyway, so I don't know. The cheese that I found hard to replicate Mozzarella, can't find a good mozzarella, and cheddar. Like I just can't find like, oh my God, I know what cheddar tastes like, and like that's just like, whenever I try it, I'm like, that's just not cheddar. So yeah, I'm gonna have 3 of these, and then I'm probably gonna make a protein shake as well, just to have a bit of extra protein in there. Okay, I've showered. Now it's operation get the party hat on the puppy. She's just run out the front door, that's great. Nala, come back. Oh, how cute it is. Okay, it's a small, so it's gonna look absolutely tiny on her head. Maybe I can coax her with the ice cream. Maybe that's a good idea. Happy birthday to you. So cute, right? Do you want your little birthday cake? Ready? Sit. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Nana. Happy birthday to you. Give it a lick for good luck. Ooh, nice. We have a very sleepy birthday girl down here, so hopefully she's not too distracted for you guys, but I was like, I can't move her, it's her birthday, and I think she's having a post ice cream nap. That was honestly like the cutest thing ever. I was like, how on earth do I have a 1-year-old? She's absolutely passed out right now, but I wanted to come on and have that chat with you guys about finding balance and kind of like food guilt throughout your fitness journey, because I would like to say like balance is something that I feel like I am fairly good at, but it's not always been that way. Like balance was something that I struggled with so badly in the beginning. Now let's just go back to the very beginning of a fitness journey. Something I will say here, and again, like I just want to say like this is just like my opinions on balance based off of my own experience. Like this might not be the case for everyone. People might disagree with it, but this is just like how I personally feel about it. I do feel like the beginning of your fitness journey requires a certain level of sacrifice. And that is not me saying that in order to start a fitness journey, you need to miss out on things. You can't eat out, you can't do all of those things. I'm definitely not saying that. Like there is a way to incorporate all of those things. I just think in the beginning portion, maybe like the first 4 to 6 months of your journey, that period does need to be slightly stricter and potentially more unbalanced than like the rest of your journey can be. And the reason for that, in my opinion, being is that you are trying to do something new and you are trying to do something different. You need to build discipline and you need to build habits. And in order to build those things, you have to rinse and repeat and rinse and repeat and rinse and repeat. Now that rinsing and repeating does include the weekends. And this is just from my personal experience because this is what I did. And I went through a pretty like intense 4 to 6 months of my fitness journey. Now, I do look back on that and I think maybe I was a little bit too strict on myself, but what that 4 to 6 weeks did was it built up such a high level of discipline in me that once I kind of felt like I'd, reached my goals a little bit better, I felt like I knew I had my discipline, I felt confident within myself and within my behaviors, I then almost felt this ability to kind of start to incorporate a few more social occasions and a little bit more balance because I knew I'd already built up the discipline that a Saturday night out and a few drinks and then maybe a hungover meal on a Sunday wasn't going to lead to me, throwing it all out the window and having a crazy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which is in the past, it would have done that. But because I had that period of discipline and that period of really like proving to myself that I could do something, I almost was like, I don't want to like lose that level of discipline and I don't want to throw that away. And I also don't feel like I need to do that anymore because I kind of built up like a good relationship with my fitness and I enjoyed it and I enjoyed the results that I was seeing and I enjoyed the changes that I felt and saw within myself both mentally and physically. So it kind of made it easier on a Monday to just be like, right, I'm just gonna get back to it because I knew that that was what made me feel my best. But like I said, that isn't me saying like for the first 4 to 6 months of any journey, like you can't go out and enjoy things with your friends. Like you most definitely can. For me, like the beginning portion of my journey was weight loss. And that just meant that when I was going out, I was just being a little bit more conscious about my choices. I was maybe drinking lower calorie alcoholic drinks, or maybe I just wasn't drinking. Maybe I was planning ahead what I was going to be eating and fitting it into my macros and my calories. Like I said, that was a very different period of like my fitness journey to where I am now, but that was just how I navigated it. And to be honest, I have a lot of old YouTube videos on kind of navigating like eating out and drinking out and stuff around counting your macros and counting your calories because that was a really prevalent thing at that time for me. Whereas obviously you guys know now, I don't tend to track often. And if I was going out for a meal, like I probably wouldn't feel the need to do that. But again, that all comes back to the fact that I had this intense period of discipline and that has kind of like led me to where I am today. That's kind of like the foundation for like everything that I have. But that doesn't mean that suddenly going out on those like, meals out or holidays out or things like that came like easily and without I don't know, there's kind of like little voice in the back of my head telling me, you know, I was losing all my progress or like I wasn't working hard enough. And that was something that I struggled with. I would maybe say for like a year to 2 years of my journey. Like I really struggled with going away on holiday, you know, letting loose and not tracking and doing all those things. And I always felt like I'd let myself down, but actually I hadn't. And a fitness journey isn't linear. Like you cannot be disciplined 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Like that isn't sustainable. And what I started to realize was that actually having those social occasions and having those meals out and letting myself like relax on a holiday was actually fairly integral to my journey, because that is what I enjoy. Like those things fulfill me so much. They create such amazing memories, and that needs to be incorporated into your journey in order to make it sustainable. Otherwise, like I always say, you're just going to be miserable, you're going to hate it, and you're not going to want to do it. Again, within the beginning period of your fitness journey, there are definitely different periods dependent on your goals where you probably will require that level of discipline again. Take a marathon blog, for example. I'm like here, I'm at the very, very beginning stages of the marathon blog. In this period of time, I know I can be a little bit more lenient with having a few drinks here and there, going out to Vegas. I know I can kind of afford a hangover. But let's just say when we get to like here, let's just say like maybe like a third of the way through the training block, like we know that like that is peak weeks, like that is tough. Like I'm going to be doing 30 to 35, potentially 36 kilometer run alongside 2 other runs a week, alongside strength training, alongside Pilates. Like I am going to be physically and mentally exhausted. That is going to require me to be far more disciplined, and the balance scales might shift slightly, and I will be saying no to things and I won't be having my drinks because that doesn't positively impact my goals at that time. Whereas at the moment, it's kind of like, okay, like this is fun and it's not going to negatively impact my goals. Like I'm still going to be able to do what I need to do, but there will come a period of time in the training block, and I'll definitely let you guys know. I'll be like, the switch is flipped and we're in like locked in mode. Always remember that this is your life. Like this is your life. Like you need to incorporate things that truly make you happy and experiences. And my opinion with this, because like this isn't the only time I'm actually going to Vegas twice this month, guys, which again feels slightly crazy, but I'm going with my sister the second time, and I'm like, you know what, like I'm 27 years old. Like when am I going to be 27 years old living in LA with Vegas down the road ever again, and having the opportunity to go with my sister on a trip or with my friends on a trip? Like these things aren't forever. Like there will be times in my life where I have kids and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't go to Vegas with my sister because I now have 2 kids and a dog. Like there will be times in my life where I'll look back and be like, oh, like I wish I'd have just like lived. And I'm just so dedicated to like living life to the fullest, but also doing really cool things like running a marathon. And I just feel like that's like the mindset shift that I've had over the years. I just feel like my approach is like marathon, but also like make sure that you're enjoying yourself and having a good time. I don't know if that's really helped, but let me just leave you with like a few little pockets of advice for this. Number 1, memories over macros. The memories that you make are more important and are far more memorable than the macros that you are eating that day. Like please, please, please remember that. And number 2 is if you're kind of in that pocket of anxiety or hangover guilt, because I've been there so many times, just reflect on the previous day. Did you have fun? The answer 99.9% of the time is yes. Then done. And it's done. You've had your fun. You've had it. It's gone. The day is done. Yes, you're paying the price for it now with the hangover, but you can't undo what's done. So let's just deal with the consequences of our actions sometimes, which are probably feeling a little bit tired, a little bit woozy. Let's get hydrated. Let's get some good food in us. Let's get a plan together for the next week, and let's wake up on Monday and get back to it. Like that is all there is to it. Sitting and kind of regretting decisions is never going to change them. So let's just take some steps forward and just show up for ourselves again. And the third, I think, is something that I struggle with, is when I'm going through a period of not being super disciplined or, you know, not feeling like I'm on my A game. Comparison for me is a very big thing around that time. I tend to look a lot on social media during these times, and I'll be like, oh my God, but like they were already awake and they've already done a run and they've already worked out. Like good for them. Good for them. If that stuff is making you feel bad, if following people is making you feel bad because, you know, you're not feeling that great at the moment and you're not really in like your thriving period of life, but you want to get there, just like if those people aren't inspiring you and they're making you feel like less than or however, just because of like your headspace, just remove them. Like that's great that they're working out, that's amazing, but let's channel our energy into you. Like let's not spend our time thinking about what anyone else is doing. Let's spend time thinking about what we want to be doing and how we can be feeling our best. I really hope that's kind of like maybe helped if anyone is kind of like struggling with balance. She's holding my hand. like I said, it's not easy. It's not an easy thing to find, but like you will get there. And I really hope that if anyone kind of is on my page and they are struggling with balance, hopefully you can see that like two things can exist at the same time. Like you can go out and have fun with your friends, and you can have fitness goals and you can achieve them. And hopefully if you are struggling, my page can be a source of kind of evidence that two things can exist at the same time. You can have a social life and have fun and do nice things, and you can also train really hard and achieve your goals. And hopefully throughout like this training block, that's what I'll show you, because you know, that's more of like my reality. I can't believe she's just fallen asleep in front of me. But speaking of balance, we need to pack for Vegas. So I'm leaving for Vegas in the morning. Now I did see one of your guys' comments being like, oh, like I really hope you're taking us to Vegas with you. I'm going back to Vegas on a girls trip in like 3 weeks time, and I commit to taking you guys with me. I will show you everything we got up to in Vegas. Because this trip, however, is kind of a date. So I am probably not going to be vlogging it just because of like that whole premise of the trip. Also, like, can I just say, like, YouTube hears everything. Like, I tell you guys everything. I haven't really like spoken about this on any other platforms. Like, it's just me and you yapping right now. So yeah, it's kind of a date. So that's why I'm probably not going to take you guys with me, because that would maybe feel too intrusive. But I need to pack. We're only going for like the 4th, basically. So we're driving up tomorrow night, 4th day. 5th, I think we're gonna come back. So it's literally just like 1 day. So we have a beach club that we're doing on the 4th. So I need to pack an outfit for a beach club, and I got really cute ones I'm gonna show you. Okay, so I got this bikini. I'll try everything on just so I can show you properly, but I got this bikini from Astor Resort, which is really cute. And then I got the matching cover up last week because it's gonna be insanely hot in Vegas, but a lot of the times you have to kind of walk through the casinos and the hotels to get to the pool club. So I didn't want to be like completely naked, but let me pop this on and show you what it looks like. We're gonna back it up, gnarly. This is the potential pool club outfit. This skirt is so itchy, like it's so uncomfortable. The skirt is also from Astor Resort, and then I'm thinking, I'm just gonna wear these. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't love the idea of wearing like kind of like stiletto heels with a bikini, but it's fine. I'll probably like have this on for a whole 30 seconds before it reaches 40 degrees and I absolutely burn and die. Now I just need to kind of decide on a like evening outfit. I'm just gonna rewear something. I do have this. I've had this for a while from Rat and Boa, but it's just like, this is like a lot. And I know that people are probably gonna be like, you can be a lot in Vegas, but like, I don't know. I feel like I've not really like worn anything like this in a minute, and I just don't really feel like the most, like, I don't know. This could be, do you know what the really sad thing is? Like, this vlog is gonna be out and I would have gone. Like, this is when we need like live, like real time feedback. I'm like, this could be like nice. I'm just like, is this just more like too classy? Like, we've gone from one extreme to the other. I'm like, is this too classy? I know it's not like that because like the yiddies are out, but like, what do we want? We want to play mermaids. This could be a maybe. This is a mesh key dress. I haven't actually worn this. I was kind of saving it for like a fancier occasion because I was like, oh, maybe if I have a wedding. But then I was like, I don't think I would wear this to a wedding because I feel like it's a bit too booby, in my opinion, maybe for a wedding. On reflection, I then looked in the mirror in that dress and I was like, this is just too summery. Like, that's not like a going out. I'm kind of feeling this. I do also have shorts on underneath because it is extremely short. So I'm like, I'll just take the shorts. Okay, final option. We have this Opoly number. I do actually really like this. And I feel like for the heat, this could be like pretty perfect. And then I would just be wearing, you're being so needy. I think she like knows when I change clothes and try on clothes, I think she thinks I'm going out. So I think I'm just gonna pack these. Honestly, you know what? I've got a 16-kilometer run to do in the morning before I even head to Vegas. So I'll have a lot of time to like rethink through my options and repicture things as I'm doing that. I feel like that will probably give me some good clarity. I did just end up throwing 7 random dresses into my suitcase. I am gonna have to sign the vlog off here because I literally need to pack and then I'm heading to Vegas first thing in the morning. I feel like this vlog has been fleeting this week. Like, I feel like I've hardly even seen you guys, so I am sorry that it was such a quick one, but next week, Monday through to Saturday, you are stuck with me. We are spending the whole entire week with each other. But yeah, it's just been a crazy one because it's a bit of a shorter week work-wise because of it being the 4th of July. So yeah, it's been a bit crazy work-wise the beginning half of this week, but I definitely obviously did not want to miss another week of vlogs. Thank you, Miss Nala. But thank you for celebrating Nala's birthday with me, and I can't wait to spend next week with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Bye, Papa.